I don't like going to a town, a city, place, a state, and then be criticized by some corrupt or incompetent governor where crime is rampant. Like, take a look at DC. Crime was rampant. It was at the all-time worst. It got really bad during the Biden 4 years. And then I have a mayor stand up and say how crime has reached a 30-year low. 30-year low. People are being killed left and right. And it's not a 30-year low. Think of it. So for 11 days, there have been no murders. The record goes back years where that's happened. They haven't seen that happen in years. And then people stand up, and instead of thanking us, which they should do, and she's not that bad. She's better than most. But, you know, you have people, I watched in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois is a disaster. I have property there. It's a disaster what's going on in Chicago. And you get Pritzker, he's violating our rights. I think this is another men and women's sports thing. I think this is one of those, you know, they call them 80-20 issues. I call them 97-3. I think the Democrats better get smart. And, you know, politically, I hope they don't. But actually, in terms of love for the country, I hope they do, because it will be good to work together.
Yes, Democrats are kicking and screaming because President Trump wants to clean up their lawless hellholes. They seem to be really attached to their lawless hellholes. They really don't want to give them up. It's a bizarre thing to be married to, but then again, they're also crying over Abrego Garcia, so who knows? I do think it's really interesting, though, that the talking points handed down by whoever runs that party, David Hogg, Gavin Newsom, the Cracker Barrel people, who knows, is that red states are actually far more dangerous than blue ones. Well, wait just a minute here. Let's round out that claim, shall we? You know, I had Grok AI do a little research, and here it is. I asked, which U.S. cities have the highest violent crime? Answer, St. Louis, Memphis, Albuquerque, Detroit, Cleveland, Tulsa, Baltimore. So indeed, some of those cities are in red states. However, this next question is of the utmost importance, the coup de grace, if you will. I asked Grok, how many of those cities have a Democrat mayor? And wouldn't you know it, y'all, every friggin' one of them has a Democrat mayor, except for Detroit, which has an independent former Democrat. How many of them are led by Republicans? 0, not 1.